Hi everyone, this video is on exercise 13b question 15. So we have this function f of x, which is 2 minus x to the power of 10. And we are told that x is a small, so terms in x cubed and higher powers of x can be ignored. And in part A, we want to find an approximation for f of x in the form a plus bx plus cx squared. So if you look at the hint, we need to find the first three terms of the binomial expansion of 2 minus x to the power of 10. So the reason we find the first three terms, that's because the first three terms have x to the power of 1 or 2, basically, which are less than 3, because the question says that the terms in x cubed and higher powers are insignificant. So yeah, we just find the first three terms, then we can integrate that. So from the binomial expansion, the first term is basically the first term in the bracket to the power, and then from that we use 10 choose 1, 2 to the power of 9, but now we have the second term to the power of 1, so the addition should, the sum of the powers must be equal to the total power. And then for the third term we have 10 choose 2, then this time 2 is to the power of 8, and sorry, here not minus 1, it should be minus x, so it's minus x. Okay, so here we have 2 to the power of 8 times minus x to the power of 2, and that's it basically, because these are the first three terms, and after this x is going to a power of 3, and that's when they are going to get insignificant. So it's just now basically the matter of using calculator to find these values. So 10 to the power of 10 is equal to 1024, and then for the second term we have minus 5120x, and finally we have 11520 x squared for the final term. All right, now we have this. So for part B, we want to find an approximation for the integral of f of x. So it's just basically saying that use what you found in part A and just integrate that. So the reason this is an approximation is because we are not using the total expression for the function, because if we want to use the original expression, we need to expand this fully, but right now we just have the first three terms, so that's why this is an approximation. So we have the integral of 1024 minus 5120x plus 11520 x squared dx. So the first term is just a constant. It becomes 1024x. Then the next term becomes minus 5120 divided by 2x to the power of 2. And the final term is this number divided by 3x to the power of 3 plus the constant term. And yeah, so we can then simplify and just have this for the final value. So we have some very large numbers, and it's definitely something that we can use calculators to quickly find out these numbers. And yeah, so these are basically the numbers and the answer to the question.